Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Seems Twitch is offline for some reason. I don't know why the Twitch stream didn't come up. I've just been checking it here during the pre-stream, and Restream is saying it is sending data to Twitch, but it doesn't say it's online. So for some reason, Restream cannot connect to Twitch right now. I don't know why. Might be a token that expired or something weird. I don't know. But anyway, I think we'll just have to make do with just YouTube today. So hello YouTube, no Twitch today. I'll have to figure that out for next time. How are you all doing tonight? Hope you're doing great. Have you all been reading the dev update? It was a long one, this one. I actually think it was pretty good. Yeah, some prefer Twitch, some prefer YouTube. So that's why I usually restream. People have the choice. Unfortunately, today they will have to make do with YouTube. But did you have a read of the dev update today? I think it was pretty good. I think each iteration of them, they're getting better and better at making these. So, I mean, we got a lot of information, of course, about the update 7 that's going to come, but also some of the things that, like, is more work in progress, that they don't really know when it's going to come. They're not necessarily going to be part of update 7, but maybe pushed back. We'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, I think the two things that I noticed. So I have this like, I use this like project management platform where I keep track of like all my videos, what state they're in, because I'm always working on like 5 different projects at a time. Especially now that I'm both doing Star Citizen and Elite at the same time, then too many things to keep in my head at once. So I use this product management platform. And every time I come across something cool that I want to mention, hello, I even write it in there. The two things I wrote down from the first, like, skimming through it was the changes to the conflict zones looks promising. It's gonna be super difficult for them to balance, but I think the approach they have is definitely the right direction. So if you haven't read it yet, what they're doing is first they are adding ground surface to air defense turrets on as part of the conflict zones, and they're also adding NPC ships to fly above. So there will also be a ship conflict going on above the zone below. Now I hope that ship kills is also going to count towards the progress of the conflict zone. That's one thing. The other thing is, I think it's a great idea to give. I think it's a great idea to give the on-foot players more objectives than just shoot people, capture the flag, basically, right? Or capture the king of the hill. I guess it's not capture the flag; it's king of the hill. Yes, we actually could dongle. That would actually not be a terrible idea. Frontier did launch a video with it, so we could just, for those who are completely who haven't watched anything, let's just quickly find. I'm just gonna quickly find the video here. Elite Dangerous. Yes, here it is. Okay, so it's like a. Oh, hold on, already starting. It's like a minute and a half. It's super short, and it just breaks down the changes to conflict zones really, really well. And given the theme of today's videos, let's just jump over and let's have a look at it.
Greetings Commanders, I'm Arthur, and with Update 7 almost here, today we're going to tell you more about the changes coming to Odyssey's conflict zones. Since Odyssey launched, many of you have been hastily signing up with Frontline Solutions and dropping in to fight for your chosen faction. These conflict zones have seen the sphere of combat collide, the results of which contributing to the endless struggle for territory in the BGS. In Update 7, we will rebalance these zones to create a more connected gameplay experience between those on the ground and those pilots above them. The biggest
So just notice here, my camera's in the way. I'm just gonna pause it here because I wanted to show you guys this. Notice there is actually some kind of like reinforcement remaining, which is the progress bars. Restart and refill code. Thank you, Dunkel. Let me just get that out of the way. Oh, that's on the other screen. I'll get that when we go back to the other scene. But notice up here, there is a progress bar indicating that I think ships are gonna have an effect on the conflict zones, which I think is cool. So that means you can now participate if it works as I think. Yes, atmospheric dogfights, super cool, and I think it's gonna. Okay, that we're gonna discuss that in a second. That's super cool, and I think it looks like they are gonna be affecting the conflict zone, so that ship and on-foot combat now is gonna be mixed together.
The focus of these changes will be that conflict zones now feature anti-aircraft turrets, ready to engage any commanders who choose to enter in their ships, bringing protection for dropships and their tide-turning reinforcements. These turrets are deadly, making a one-on-one assault from the air a high-risk encounter. However, pilots can work together with commanders on the ground to temporarily disable the turrets by overloading their control systems.
That's awesome.
If this wasn't enough to make joining an Odyssey conflict zone in your ship an exciting prospect, we'll also be introducing AI combat ships into the mix, ready for commanders to experience the thrill of dogfighting in atmosphere as the battle rages below. And that's a wrap. Head over to the Elite Dangerous forums to find out more about the upcoming.
Okay, so that's basically the video that I just say. Go to the forums, read more about it. I think, first of all, the idea of having, just go back to the main camera here. The idea of having the more objectives for the on-foot people is awesome. So there's more for on-foot people to do than just go and capture points and shoot enemies. Bunnies are noisy. And I would actually love to see even more of this, like have a special spawn point that's outside the perimeter of the base, maybe where SRVs can spawn. And if your team capture that point and hold it for like, what do I know, 30 seconds, then an SRV will spawn, an NPC driven SRV. Something like that would be super cool, I think. And the reason why I want it outside the perimeter of the base is I want to try to. I think it could be cool to force the on-foot people outside the protective environment that is the base. If you force people to go away a little bit, then they are further away from the cover of the ground-to-air missile. So it is a risky move to go out and try and capture an SRV, but of course it can have a very big impact if you are successful. So I think those kind of things would be cool. I love to see that. Hopefully, ship-based combat is going to be a thing at services like in-atmosphere dogfight. I think it's going to change the meta for combat ships very, very much. We're going to have to make dedicated builds for this. They're going to be smaller, more maneuverable, faster. But, as I said, balancing of this... Oh, there we go. Balancing of this is going to be super, super important and super, super difficult. Because if those turrets are too powerful, then nobody's going to join the ship because they're going to be ripped to shreds. And if they're too powerful, so you are forced to be using big, heavy ships, I don't think they're going to be enjoyable to fly big, heavy ships in the atmosphere. Hold on, just going to get... There we go, just have noisy bunnies in the background. So it's going to be very difficult, I think. And we're going to talk about the light goal. But that's going to be difficult for them to set... to get balanced completely right. But again, I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting it to be fully balanced right when Update 7 launches. I think it's something they will have to tweak over a number of patches. So I'm expecting it that probably it will be a little off on the first go, and then hopefully they will home in, they will downgrade the turrets a little bit up above if they're too weak, something like that. And the other thing that I was excited about in it was to read that mega ships now get a concourse. So this social space we have on stations, the on-foot area of stations, is now being added to mega ships. Not because that in itself is super exciting, but it is a leap in the direction of getting social spaces on fleet carriers. Now, while they haven't said anything, I think they specifically also said on the live stream that there's no concourse for fleet carriers yet. I hope that that's going to be a thing at some point. It would be awesome. And I hope that's gonna be a thing. And getting it on mega ships is a step in that direction, I think. So fingers crossed. But those are my 2 main points that after reading it first, that I thought that's super cool. But there's a lot in there. So if you haven't read the forum post yet, I do recommend you go and check that out. Yeah, small conquers. No, sorry, B. The Twitch stream is down. I don't know. I having some problems with Restream. I didn't want to send it over there. So we are going to have to be over here on YouTube today. Okay, let us jump in game. And I need to remember to remove the Star Citizen code. Boop, there we go.
Start Kruger, Mike, Papa, Alpha. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port.
Yeah, I will make sure that for the next stream that we have Twitch back up and running, Joe. Which today we'll have to do it like this. We should set a like goal. What do you guys feel like today? 250 maybe?
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 03.
We need to set a like goal. In case we have new watchers, as always during my live streams, I set a like goal, and when we reach the like goal, I'm going to be setting up a discount code for you guys on my merch store, so you guys can get some merchandise at 10% off. And that code will only last until the end of the live stream. So it's a little thank you to the people watching the live streams for helping me reach the goal. Duchess says 222. We did 111 last week, didn't we? So 222 this week should be fun.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Let's try 222. I just need to adjust my volume levels here. I was playing around with the volume levels of the NPCs voice. There we go. Pull that back a bit. Was that it? There was one NPC voice volume. There we go. Pull that back a little bit. There we go. It was a little loud. Where's the elevators? There it is. And in case any of you are wondering, mug of choice today is... Remember your limpets. I know we're not mining. 222 may be a bit ambitious today. I don't know. Let's see if we can't make it there. Yeah, they haven't announced when update 7 is going to be live, but they said... let's see here. They said the middle of September, and since they are releasing on a Thursday, most likely, would be my guess at least, so I'm going to get around the 16th. That's going to be my guess. That 16th is going to be where I think it's going to be in terms of release day for update 7.
We've got the means. Have you got the metal?
Whatever you're in the market for, come take a look. If I don't have it, it's not worth it.
Okay, so let's just talk about what we're doing today. So I've been collecting material, and I've been using Odyssey Material Helper for it. Nom nom nom, Pac-Man. And... oh, there it is. And my plan is to go and build a Dominator suit and a... what's the shotgun name? The shotgun thing. But you can see my... I actually put Maverick suit in here. Uh-oh. Did I mess that up? That should have been Dominator. Oh, please tell me I didn't mess that up. Uh-oh. Suit grades. Dominator. Hold on, let's just check here. There's actually a pre-upgraded Dominator here. If anybody needs a pre-updated Dominator, you can go do that. What about weapons? Is there anything fun? No. So Manticore, that should be upgraded. I do have some of it partly upgraded, but I just want to see where we're at here. So I have 2 Dominator suit, one with damage resistance and one with improved jump assist. yeah, so I need to have, I collected for improved jump assist. So I need to have the one with damage resistance. This one needs to be upgraded.
That's more like it. It's looking better than ever. With that upgrade,
There we go. So now that's fully upgraded.
Technology.
And then let's just go and check my... Right, yeah, so my shotgun is already fully upgraded. My Manticore here is already level 5. Together with my pistol. And also have the Karma upgraded. I actually need that, the AR upgraded as well, but need to clean up here. I have too many weapons. But I already have this one fully upgraded, but you can see no upgrades on it just yet. So the plan is now, I need to get faster shield regen, improved jump assist, and night vision on the suit. And then for the Manticore, which I said I needed for 4 to 5, but... Isn't the Intimidator? Ah, okay. That seems to already been upgraded as well. Okay, I could have saved myself some materials there. But for this one, I need to put greater range, magazine size, reload speed, and scope on it. So I need to figure out which engineers I need to visit in order to cover that. So we're gonna need to make ourselves a spreadsheet. Then we're gonna go and visit some engineers. And let's get that over there. Get the chat back. Go into Inara. There we go. Okay, so let's just quickly... There's an engineering tab now. Really? Oh, engineering. So can I go and click this? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just quickly get this thing over here first. So what we need is faster shield. Should I just zoom in a bit so you guys can actually read this? There we go. We need faster shield. We need jump. We need night vision. We need range. We need max size. We need reload. And we need scope. Okay. Faster range, we can get that either at the faster shield, we can get that from Kit or from Uma. Improved jump assist, we can get from Hero or Jarden. Oh. Jarden, is that how it's pronounced? Probably not. Probably butchering that. This one, whoops, is Odin. So we have to visit Odin. That is a given. It's night vision, greater range. Get that from Domino Green. And from Wellington. And we're really gonna have to visit every single engineer. So here we have Jude, but also Kit again. So at least Kit can do 2 of them for us. That's nice. Reload speed. Oh, great. We get that from Jude. Oh, but also Uma. Ah, so here again we have... Okay, let's see what the scope can do. Who can do scope? Odin can do scope. But we don't need to, yeah, we can get it at Wellington as well, but... Okay, so how do we get the lowest number of engineers? So Odin is a given, so we're gonna have to visit him. So that one is green there. That one is green there. Oops, not that one. That one is green. Wellington, there's no need to visit. Yeah, we can either do Domino or Wellington, I guess. And we'd also either do Hero. But we need to have 2. Yeah, we need to visit 2 of either Kit, Jude, or Uma. Uma. There should be Uma here. Let's go with Kit, I guess. Because then we are covered here and here. And that means we can go with Jude and Domino, I guess. Jude and then Domino. Ah. This one. Okay, so those are the engineers we have to visit. Let's just, do they show here where they are located? In here? Yes, they do. Okay, so Domino is in... is there. We're gonna visit Kit, which is in... I'm just gonna quickly write down the system, then we're gonna go to the route plotter. I haven't plugged these into the routes yet. There. We need to visit Odin, was given. We have to visit him. And finally Jude. There's Jude. There. Okay. Let's close that. Let's go to Commander's Toolbox. Multi-waypoint route plotter. What's the system we're in right now? We are in...
Anything else you need? Good luck out there.
What's the name of this system? LTT 1598. So we are currently in LTT 1598. Gonna add that system as our starting system. And then we're just gonna take these systems here, one at a time. Add them over here. There we go. And optimize the route. There we go. That's our optimized route. That's the order we are going in. We saved around 140 light years of travel. So first stop is gonna be Jude, it seems.
In a fast-paced galaxy, it can be hard to find the time.
What do you mean, Dongle? Use Apex gear it for it. Use Apex for it? No, we're not. We're gonna fly manually. I don't want to be sitting in. We're not playing on foot only. I'm gonna be flying myself. I think that's faster. We still have floating rocks. Look at that. Oh. many jumps do we have? 2 jumps. Why are so many people flying around with Dolphin? Dolphin is awesome. Yeah, I think my jump range is slightly better than Apex. Just a little bit. Stream looks great. What bitrate am I using? I am using around 7,500. And then locally, I'm like, I'm streaming it at 1080p, but locally I'm downscaling from 4K, which also helps a little bit with the clarity. And also, one awesome thing about the Dolphin is this. Look at this. It's just casually fuel scoop and charge our frameshift drive at the same time. And we're barely gonna break 60% heat. We're just gonna sit here at 59. Dolphin don't care. I'll even jump while fuel scooping. Wait, we're already here? Oh, nice.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, that's odd. I don't have data on this system. But I have clearly been here before as I have unlocked the engineer. Okay, you know what? 20 bodies is too many for me to scan. I'm gonna do a quick drop of the nav beacon. I'm gonna show you something fun next time we're doing a jump here. Just gonna try to get fully fueled up here. Ah, we're gonna do that at the next star. Just too deep.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Slow us down. There we go. Do we have a non-engineered version of the Dolphin for beginners? Not. I think I have maybe a mining one, but not a travel one, like the one I'm flying here. Can complete. And we are out of here. Now, while we're just traveling to the first engineer, I just want to remind you that we have a ambitious light goal today at 222. And if we reach that light goal, I will be setting up a discount code for you guys on the merch store. So I would really appreciate it if you would help me, especially here early on in the stream. It is super helpful, as it helps getting ranked in that almighty YouTube algorithm. So if you want to help me out, go down, drop a like below the live stream. We really appreciate it. Also, so you guys can get your discount code. Oh, how close is this? Oh, I'm still locked out to the map beacon. Come on. There we go. Good evening, Alex. Thank you, Mark. Ah, that was a bit of a flight, wasn't it? Okay, so we are visiting Jude. So here at Jude, we can get the magazine size and the reload speed on the shotgun. Should be awesome. Now, let's talk about why that shotgun is so good. Basically, there is when it comes to combat, there is a mechanic that means that damage never bleeds from... No, let's rephrase that. Excess damage on shields does not bleed into armor. That means if you have someone, and let's say they have 100 hit points in shield, and let's say I do 150 hit points worth of damage after resistance and all that stuff, then it will take down the shield completely, as you would expect, but the remaining 50 hit points will not bleed through to armor. Those extra 50 hit points worth of damage are wasted and doesn't really go anywhere. That means no matter how powerful your gun is, you're never going to be able to take down a person in one shot with only one hit, because no matter how much damage you do to the shields, it will always just have the remainder go away. Their shield will drop in one shot, maybe, and then you can one-shot their armor if you have enough damage. So that is a annoyance, that you have to hit people at least twice, that we cannot just one-shot people. But the shotgun fires multiple shots per pull of the trigger. It fires, as you can imagine, a spread of shots, and if 2 of those shots hit, they count as 2 individual hits, and that means that a single pull of the trigger with the shotgun can kill people in one shot, because if you have 2 of the shots that hit, 1 takes down the shield, 1 takes down the armor. Yeah, I personally would like to have... I mean, if the whole... That one mechanic is making the shotgun overpowered, I think. It's almost borderlining too good right now. At least from what I've seen. That's why I want to try and build one myself. But from what I've seen, it looks to be too good. And that could be balanced by simply allowing damage to bleed from shield into armor. If they did that, then everything else would effectively get a nerf, especially the like high damage plasma weapons. You might argue that the sniper rifle is then too overpowered, because even with the shield active, the sniper will just take you down in one shot then. So I guess there's a balancing act there.
Orbital flight engaged.
Or they could just nerf it and then just not allow people to to have damage, like not have the shotgun count as multiple shots. Look at that atmosphere. Look at that. Oh, and the planet over there as well. Jesus. Once we're done here, I have to go and get a little bit closer to the day-night Terminator here. Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, we gotta go and take a little bit of a look closer to the Terminator here later. The day-night Terminator. But yeah, I agree that shot placement would also be nice, so that headshots does more damage than shooting people in the foot, for instance. So overall, I think the damage mechanics for weapons needs a overhaul. What do you think of the compromise that have a 50% bleed? That way damage go through, but it's harder to one-shot people with the sniper. That's actually a really good compromise. So that if things hit the shield, then And when it kills the shield, the remaining damage only does 50% damage to hull or to armor. It's not ships. That would actually be a really... I think it would be relatively balanced. I mean, you could still one-shot some of the lower level NPCs if you hit them with a sniper rifle, for sure. But you wouldn't just be able... I don't think in that case you would be able to just go and snipe everybody. Nope. Headshots does the same damage as if you shoot them in the foot. If you hit within the hitbox, they take damage no matter... I mean, it makes sense for shields. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense why a shield would take more damage in the head than on the foot. But for armor, it should. I think.
Let me guess. You want a little extra to take into combat. Found any worthy causes recently? I guess so, if you still need my help.
So here we need to have max size and reload speed.
Here, if you catch my meaning. Remodifying. Your enemies won't know what hit them. Make sure your targets deserve the wrath you'll be bringing.
There we go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Where we need to go next. Copy that. Also, one thing that I would really like them to fix is the fact that the Dolphin model is missing its engines. Can you see that? The engines are missing. There's supposed to be engines here, but there's just indents where the engines are supposed to be. They've been missing since launch of Odyssey. I get it, it's a visual thing, so that's why I haven't made a huge fuss about it yet. But also that, like, you can see there's a hole in the geometry. So in general, the whole area back here really needs an overhaul. But again, as I said, it's a visual thing, which is why, again, I'm like, okay, I can see there are more important things to work on. But it's just, I love the Dolphin. And every time I look at it, at the rear end of it, I'm just like, oh, please fix that. Dolphin runs on magic, and we don't need no engines. Hey, Twitch came up. Hold on. Did Twitch just connect? Hey, Twitch connected. Hey, Twitch connected. Oh, oops, there we go. Hello, Twitch. How are you guys? Sorry for the delay. For some reason, my restream didn't want to connect to Twitch, and now it just randomly decided to connect. That's see, Bosser, he got it. Bosser Rat, he got it. The Dolphin runs cool because it has no engines. Okay, let's find our next system. There should be a few more jumps than the last one. Obscured by the target. So we're gonna go straight into Super Cruise. Yeah, I don't know if Amazon is having issues. Oh right, we were gonna go for the day-night Terminator, weren't we? Before we jump. Look at that. Those colors. Hold on. That was a little bit too early to glide.
Frameshift drive charging.
If you're interested in the Dolphin build that I'm flying today, it is, I believe, on the Commander's toolbox. So we get some distance here. If you head over to, I'm not gonna delete my route here. I'm just gonna open a new fan. You head over to Commander's toolbox and you go into ship builds and you go into, I believe it's under exploration. There we go. Bubble Boss / Odyssey Dolphin. That's the one I'm flying, and you can find a build link for it if you just want to have the stats for it, or you can also go and watch the build guide. There's a video where you can watch that if you want to have more information about how it works, why the modules are on there, those kind of stuff. All on Commander's Toolbox. Yes, and it is called the Astro Van. We might have gotten plenty of distance now. Hold on, where's that big planet? Big planet is there.
Orbital flight engaged.
So I'm gonna dive down over here at those mountains here. That should be a pretty cool view from up here. Do I have my 4K capture utility running? I do. Good man, Astro. So I can just record some very quick B-roll, because this should be pretty. Go down here so we get the full colors of the atmosphere here. There we go. Ah, that's a cool shot in this, so let me just start the recording here. And then I just want to do like a... back in game here. Do like a pan and... yeah, just a little bit slower. There we go. That's a pretty cool shot, I think. And... stop that recording. Okay. Done. Let's get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
If you haven't guessed, I'm recording B-rolls for a new stream intro. I want to have some more planet side shots that I can kind of mix in with all the other shots, just because it's gonna be looking pretty good, I think. I love watching the atmosphere as you leave the planet. That's so awesome. Biff says, nice low pad. Stanley Kubrick is smiling somewhere. I hope he is. Okay, let's get going. We have 3 jumps to the next engineer. Will it include the webcam? No. Okay, so 2 questions over on Twitch. Haven't played in a while. Have they upgraded it to make it playable for everyone? I would say all but the lowest. I would say low end and low mid end systems may still struggle. But mid range and up is probably gonna be fine in terms of performance. And people ask about the recording. No, so the recording does not include any of the stream elements. There's no webcam, there's no banners in the corner. I can record cleanly, even while live streaming. It's a super neat setup. I'm a huge fan of it. I know this is way down the list of developments and additions, but has there been any news about the SRV skeletons? What do you mean SRV skeletons? Like the Scorpion one? The new SRV that is rumored to be added at some point? Oh yeah, right. I wanted to show you guys something. Look at this. We're gonna dive into the star. We're gonna fully fuel. Wake up says, been a while since have they done ship interiors yet? No. Can I show it? No. I must have missed that video. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys is right now, I'll dive in here again. Right now, I'm still sitting inside fuel scooping range of the star. And I can start charging my frames. Oops. A little bit too close. What I wanted to try was to do the fuel scoop while the countdown is happening. It's a little finicky, but you can make it work. And if you do that, you can actually end up fuel scooping before you leave, so you have full fuel when you arrive at the next star. It's quite neat. It's a little bit finicky to make it work, but it can be done. And you need to watch out for your exclusion zones, obviously.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, hold on. We got ourselves bounty hunter.
Under attack. Frameshift drive charging.
See if this works, or if I manage to drift out of the fuel scooping zone before.
Ready to engage.
There we go. You can see. So you saw that? I fuel scooped. I fuel scooped while I was counting down. So now I have full fuel again. Is the DLC even worth it? I think it is. I've been having a ton of fun with it. If you're into exploring, I think it adds a lot. There is of course also a lot in the bubble, but for me, it's absolutely been worth it. I mean, sure, it did have a rough start, but they ironed it out pretty well by now. $1060 Ti, 30 gigs, 3 gigs of virtual video memory, 64 gigs of RAM. That's a lot of RAM. Runs like, okay, are you... Jesus. Everybody's trying to kill me today. Yeah, there was some degradation, performance degradation from update 5, I think, but they claim that that should be fixed in update 7. Obviously, we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. But they say that all those, whatever it was that broke it in update 5 is going to be fixed in update 7. Wiggly said, after a frustrating start, I'm now enjoying Odyssey. Yeah, I mean, I think it was around update 5 or 6 where I really began to get that, okay, now it's actually beginning to get, it's getting there now. It was somewhere around update 5 or 6. I think for update 6 was when it really felt, okay, now they've been, that was also when we got the FS. I think the main problem I had was still the performance, and after we got the AMD Fidelity FRFS, whatever it's called, the not cache one, that did a lot for me. But I know that that only works well on higher resolution monitors. So if you are playing in 1080, then that's not going to give you a very good result. But on 4K monitors, it gives a wonderful result. Yeah, module storage up to 200 is a really nice quality of life too. I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that. Okay, then it sounds like there's some says that Horizon max setting is 50 to 60 FPS. On Odyssey you get 5 to 10. That sounds like something is not right there. Yeah, it's a good question, Dongle. The 200 module, but didn't they say that some of these quality of life upgrades could also come to Horizon? I think maybe. Okay, I might be wrong, but I think they said somewhere in the post. I really only skimmed it quickly. I just think I read that some of these quality of life upgrades were gonna come to Horizon as well, so they might actually add the 200 to Horizon 2. I don't know. Wake up asking if I'm a Trekkie? A little bit. Small. Not as much as my wife, but a little bit. They're trying to get 200 in Horizon, Alpha said. I don't know. I'll have to go back and reread the... Let's go and check, actually, now that we're at it here. Let's just go back here. Go to the front page, and we should be able to find... There it is. Oh, no, that's the live stream. Hold on. I want the post. Here it is. That's the development update. Let's just get this thing on the ground, and then we're just going to quickly go and have a look. Oh, definitely Star Trek. I mean, Star Wars versus Star Trek any day of the week. I mean, just turn my FPS counter on so you can see. Right now, planet surface with an atmosphere. I know we're not on foot, but still getting 60, 70, sometimes 75, close to 80. The real test, of course, is going to be when we take this into a conflict zone. Yeah, okay, Battleman. I am almost certain that they're working towards social spaces on carriers as well. That has to be a thing. Now that they're doing it for mega ships. I really hope it's gonna be a thing, but Again, obviously I don't know. They have to teleport everyone back to the ships when the jump start, or they just leave people in there, then they will have like shutters covering the windows if they don't want people to be able to look out.
Again, Commander. My intuition tells me that you have a plan for the designs I provide. A lifetime of
Odin
experience
did
makes such ambition easy to read.
Scope for the gun and night vision for the suit.
Have an item in mind?
Night vision for the suit. Yes.
A unique blueprint to let you see what... Of course. Make the night your ally. Very well.
And the weapon.
Which canvas will host my art?
And scoped on it, right? I just
No
really don't want to mess this up.
off the battle. Utilize your distance shrewdly.
Nice. Okay. So that means that one, that one, that one, and that one is now done. Okay, where are we heading next? We're gonna read that that post in a second. Here, let's just go. I just want to find the section with the quality of life. In addition to Oddity Update 7, we are pleased to confirm that a number of these fixes and quality of life improvements will be deployed to Horizon players on both PC and console in September. So, are these issues here? I guess this is just those here. The following issues will also be resolved. Okay, so those are just the list here. Okay, so that has nothing to do with the... Because where is it they're talking about the 200? That is there, which is further down the post. Okay, so nope, absolutely right. Those are yeah. So that's interesting how that's gonna work when you swap between the two game modes.
Drawn to a different option? Farewell for now, Commander.
Let's just get that system copied. Oh, we haven't set a destination yet. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Pretty. What is this, like 4 jumps? Oh, still only 3 jumps. Not too bad. Still obscure. We're gonna have to Get some distance first. And
Frameshift drive charging.
oh, to go higher until we reach the departing area, so we can actually align ourselves with the target.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
Managed to get it. Only just. That's correct math. So we're about an hour in, and well, we're heading to next year. Just another reminder that we are trying to hit 222 likes today, and if we do that, I will be setting up a discount code for you guys for the merch store. So if you want to help me out, get the live stream ranked in the YouTube algorithm, then go down and hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. So, and if we hit the like goal, I'll of course be setting up a 10% discount code. We're going to help get, for instance, the Remember Your Limpets mug. So when you're out mining or whatever, you'll have this bright sign right in your face, or the text, depending on what hand you use, that says "Remember your limpets," so no more will you ever forget your limpets. Only at d2eastore.com. Do I have an FPS limiter on at 60 right now? Have I changed that limiter? I have not. Why is this refusing to go over 60 FPS then? That is weird.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do not understand. VSync enabled? Perhaps. Let me check. It might be that it's VSync. Ah, is that the corporate? There we go. That's much better.
Fuel scooping.
Hello, Luna. And here we go again. And we're gonna crash into a star. Yup. Here we go. Stupid NPC. Well, at least he crashed into the star as well. How much bounty is on my head? That claims 23,000. And that was because I killed you, Dunkel. That's all because of you. Well, I guess I was the one shooting you, but yeah, you get my point. Yes, that was an NPC.
Frameshift drive charging.
Moving me into a star. What horrible crimes have you committed? So here's what happened. And this is not my fault. maybe a little bit. So we're meeting up with a bunch of guys from the community because we needed to do some trading. I had some materials they needed to unlock engineers. Let's go back a little bit. Whenever I'm out farming materials and I spot these things that are hard to find for unlocking engineers, like opinion polls, smear campaigns, entertainment media, all those stuff you need for unlocking, I always pick it up, even though I have unlocked engineers, because sometimes people are like, oh, I need this for unlocking engineer, and then I have spares I can just hand out to people, because I don't need it anyway. So there were some people who wanted some things, they had some materials I needed, and I had something they needed, so we decided to meet up at a planet, and we wanted to do the trade. And it, like, more and more people came. I think we were like six people at some point. And then Dongle figured out that he could go into to Golgotha's ship and take his SRV. So Dongle boarded the Golgotha ship, took his SRV, and took it for a joyride. Ended up killing one of the other people as the SRV exploded. And from there, it all just went downhill, and it turned into a full-on shooting fight with everybody driving around in ships and SRVs. And I think we ended up with it being a dumbfire missile fight above the planet's surface, which was like half the ship died because of missile fire, and the other half died because they crashed into the planet. It was supposed to be one of those, spend 5 minutes, just exchange a few materials, then get on our way. But we ended up spending like 2 hours there, blowing each other up, and that's how I picked up a bounty. But it was a ton of fun. There's some great screenshots from it. Love to see a video. Yeah, I didn't record it because it was just one of those, we were just sitting around on Discord and just having a blast in general. I mean, you guys should come by Discord because these kind of things happen more often than you would think. And also just if you want to have people to fly with or trade materials with, or like one of the most effective ways to make materials right now is to run missions in Wings and just share the missions between each other. You can make materials super fast, data super fast like that. So yeah, so it's great to have someone to fly with, and there's usually people every evening flying, doing missions or whatever. So do come by Discord. Is this the basic hot color? Yes, it is.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, it did go a bit off the rails. I will have to admit that. But it was fun. It was a ton of fun. G-Sync off, usually create screen sharing. Yeah, I do have a G-Sync monitor, but I think what happens is, because usually G-Sync works fine for me, but when I'm live streaming, that means that the signal is being sent both to my monitor but also to the capture card. The capture card is obviously not G-Sync enabled. So in that situation, G-Sync shuts off, and then I do need V-Sync sometimes not to get screen sharing. Right now, it's not too bad. What's going on with that landing pad? Oh, someone being lowered down, okay. That wall there, look at that.
Scan detected.
That wall there is pretty pointless. What the hell, Frontier? Did somebody misplace a wall or something? I mean, everything else makes kind of sense. You have landing pads in the perimeter, you have small defensive turrets, and all the other buildings look fine. Maybe to stop winds? Yeah, okay. It's also some beautiful shots. Unofficial Kovisk. It's a Stargate. Ah, okay, we'll go with that. They run out of funding for the border wall. And, I mean, no wonder they built the border wall in the middle of the base. So where are we now? We are at Domino Green. So here we need to have a range on our thing.
Hi, you're here from. So what will it be? Suit mods, weapon mods. Want spit shined.
So here we should have greater range. Yes, effective range out to 11 meters now.
Sometimes the best way to introduce yourself is from far, far away. Not a problem. Happy sniping!
Happy sniping, yeah, with a shotgun.
Just choose already.
Jesus. Impatient woman. Oh, hold on, we forgot to add the jumper. I forgot to add either hero or... God damn it, Astro. Okay. I'm an idiot. So we need to either go to hero or where are they? Data, engineering. I forgot to add an engineer. That's wonderful. Personal equipment, of course. So either we have to go to hero, Ferrari, or go to... So let's try it first with the series system. Then it is 301 light years. Or we could go here. Then it is less. So that's what we're gonna do. So that means we're going to that one there. Okay, wonderful. Doesn't change anything, we just have to do an extra stop.
Good. Thanks for coming. See ya.
I am considering to skip the improved job. Ah, no, we gotta finish it. Gonna make it right. Next system. Should just be 2 jumps away. And once again, it is below the horizon. Have to...
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Yes, I know, Dungle. I have been looking at the daily orders. So we're definitely gonna go to some of the Terrex requested conflict zones when we need to test out. But we just need to go now visit... How many more engineers? 2 more engineers? Yeah, 2 more. 1 for faster shield and 1 for jump assist. Why isn't the chat rolling? It should be. But Twitch is very quiet today. Very, very quiet. I think maybe Twitch has gone to sleep. I don't know if you guys... I talked about it, was it... I think it was last week when I talked about like someday it could be fun to build a 100% remote observatory. Like have a telescope somewhere, like with a dome and everything. That you could access remotely, like from off-site, and then you could sit here at home inside the city, and then remotely connect up to your own observatory somewhere. I've actually been looking up, like, if it's because I thought, okay, how much homebrew engineering do you have to do in order to do it? And you can actually get off-the-shelf components designed for this specific task that can do everything from focusing to aligning to maneuvering the telescope around to opening and closing domes to turning the top of the dome. Everything can be remote controlled within the same local network. But if I just have a laptop sitting there that's on the local network and then I remote desktop into that, then I essentially have that. The only problem I have not been able to find off-the-shelf components that can solve, and I would love to see if any of you guys have some cool ideas for this, is when a telescope is not in use, you want to have the front covered. You know, just like if you have a camera, you have the little camera caps that you put on the front of the lens, so that when it's not in use, it doesn't collect dust on the front of the lens. I haven't found a way to automatically, or at least remotely, have some kind of thing that can go on top and then be removed and put on. Either it should be like a lid that can fold away from the lens, or I thought something like an iris, you know, a bit like in Stargate, when they have the iris they can close in front of the Stargate, something like that, but just smaller and for telescopes that you can then remotely control. The remote control solution I'm looking at does have spare 12-volt ports, so that you can remotely control. So I have power to a 12-volt port that I can control. So there is potential to do something with if I can find like if I can run something off 12 volts, then I could do something. But I just haven't found an off-the-shelf solution for something like that that seemed to be easy to integrate. Witchcraft. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, it could be like a parking. Yeah, like a home position would be easy to program. Like say when not in use, then just put it in home position and then it would go somewhere. But yeah. I believe you can make different sized irises with hard paper. Okay, but they'll probably want something that's, I mean, it's gonna be outside and paper would get, ooh, that's gonna be a nice view, this one. Paper's gonna get soggy over time, but I guess if I could have that manufactured or 3D printed, then that would work, I guess, yeah. Have a look at BrainBox, network-controlled relay boxes with browser interface. So I have all the remote desktoping in. The only problem I have not found a good solution to is the cover for the front. Yeah, nylon plastic. Yeah, something like that. Rent out the telescope. I actually thought that if this ever is, I mean, okay, so okay, there's two problems with this. One is the iris, front iris, I need to find a solution for. The second problem I need to find a solution for is if I'm going to buy just off-the-shelf components to build this, we're looking at around 10,000 euros, which is also a tiny problem that needs to be solved. And Google AdSense is not paying enough that I can spend 10,000. Yeah, Patreon tiers. Just a tiny, yeah, that's just a tiny problem, or should we say 10,000 tiny problems? GoFundMe. I don't know if I could raise 10,000 through a GoFundMe page, but again. I still then have not looked at any kind of, then I have the old equipment. I still do not have anywhere to put it. Because that is just the dome, all the remote control equipment to set it up. And I haven't factored in a laptop, but I can find a cheap laptop somewhere. But I still do not have anywhere to put it, like an actual piece of dirt to mount it in. Still nothing regarding, like, I need to draw some kind of internet out there so I actually have a Ethernet connection for it. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. Perfect timing with the stream elements, but support the stream with a one-time donation. Of a small telescope. No, one thing I wanted to do, if that ever, and this is a very big if that ever actually were to happen, then I think what I would try to do was to try and use it for, like try to get public schools involved, not to help pay for it, but because it could be a super neat way to help make kids more interested in astronomy, which I think would be super awesome. So that's definitely something I wanted to do. Try to make it available for schools so they could try to remote into a telescope and sit and play around with it and take pictures and that kind of stuff. Right, yeah, yeah, okay. It could also be a Nook if we're spending that kind of money anyway, if we're just gonna blow money on a Nook anyway, that would work too, I guess. We are at Kit, and what is Kit gonna do? He's gonna give us faster shields.
Or weapon enhancements.
Where's my Dominator? Here it is. Oh yeah, Dominator, yes. Night vision, damage resistance, and faster shield regen.
Sometimes they really are out to get you. Equipment utility should never be overlooked. Not yet? Leave the base quickly, won't you?
But that is probably like a multi-year project. Passive cooled nukes, yeah. I'm not too afraid of I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure. I mean, it needs to be something that would be. I mean, a cheap laptop would get me going, get me started. But of course, over time, I would need something that is more designed to be on constantly, all the time, and that can also handle the temperature ranges. That is going to be, because it's going to be outside, even though it's going to be in a dome. It's just a plastic shell, so temperatures can be quite low in the winter, and it can be pretty hot, I would assume, in the summer. So would need to go and check up on that. And I don't think the cooling is necessarily a big issue. The only reason you would go with a passively cooled one would be because fewer moving parts. I mean, we're taking pictures here, so we don't really care about noise from fans. And when you are taking pictures, it would be basically outside, as the dome would be open. So when the PC is actually working, it would be outside with an open dome to the open air in the middle of the night, so it's gonna be cold. So, I mean, we're talking ambient temperatures of like less than 10 degrees probably. So it's gonna be a pretty cold environment.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Make them interested. Yeah, okay, I like Dodging Illusion. Makes kids interested in astronomy. Makes kids interested in space games. Makes them interested in Elite. They watch your channel. They become Patreon members. All paid for. Yeah, okay. Yeah, do heaters too. But the solution I've been looking at can also remote control do heaters. Oh, Mr. Over on Twitch. Evening. Good evening, over on Twitch. Try to talk yourself back into Elite Dangerous and work on your fiddle rank. I think Sophicia's data loop is still one of the best.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fun Gamer, hello and welcome. Okay, is this the last stop then? I think this is the last stop. Yes, because we just did faster shields. And that means now we just need the jump assist from... It's gonna be from John. And then we need to make it back to LP. Yeah, the Cube Comper is an awesome ship. The people over there said they like the Cube Comper. It's definitely not the, like, if you look at pure, like, kill time, you could definitely build something that's faster, but it is such a reliable ship, and it is so forgiving to fly. That thing will just take care of you, and I need to scan this system somehow. It's a good ship, and it will, I don't think a lot of people is getting disappointed from a Cube Comp build. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go and join the nav beacon. There's too many bodies here. Oh, 7 over on Twitch. Where are we at in terms of light goal? How far are we off? Are we getting there? Last time was that like half an hour ago? I think we were at 1:30. So my guess is we're probably at like 150 something. Hello over Twitch, all is good. Oh, whoops. Oh, 70. Oh, we're actually close then. I think we can make it. It's gonna be close, but 222 seems doable.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, if you guys haven't done already, please go down and give the stream a like. When we hit 222 likes, I will be setting up a discount code for the merch store where you get 10% off. And the code is going to be up until the end of the live stream. So give you guys a chance to get yourself some merchandise at a discount. So if you want to help out your fellow commanders, you can go down and like the live stream. And if you want to help me out as well, you can also subscribe while you're down there anyway. I need to set my destination. I'm just opening this right now. Oh, that could be some pretty sights here. Small moon, lots of atmosphere, orbiting a ring planet. Should be good. Yeah, the heat management, I think that's the most unique thing about the Q-Com. That's the heat management system of dropping the heat sinks in place for the lasers. Okay, Vogue, thanks for dropping by. Marcus, thank you. We begin to see the rings. Yes. Powder asked about if I'll be doing combat. As soon as we've been here to this... Oh, look at that planet. As soon as we've been to this engineer here, we will be going out to some conflict zones, and we will be going and we're going to be shooting people up for like, I don't know, half an hour or something like that, just to try it out, see how it works. Gonna run a few conflict zones, see how it goes. We just need one last engineer, and then we are good to go and go and kill people. Should be fun. I hope it turns out well. It's taking me weeks to collect the materials, and if it doesn't work, well, tough luck, I guess.
Orbital flight engaged.
And there we go. Thought you lost me to Star Citizen? No, not at all.
Landing gear deployed.
Not at all. I've been streaming every Tuesday and still doing videos. I actually recorded just before the live stream. I was rendering the next video, which is, well, not the next one. The one tomorrow is not gonna be. It's gonna be something different. But the next gaming video is gonna be elite, and we're gonna be talking about how to make a passive income using fleet carriers, which I think is an interesting topic. Okay, so that's the giant that we're orbiting, but we are right in plane with the rings, so we can't see the rings, which is a bit of a shame. View is still great, but they're green.
To keep traffic flowing constantly, please submit your access request before approaching the docking area.
Ray says sometimes you find pristine rings with rank. Do you know if pristine hotspot means more golden eggs? It shouldn't. I don't think it is. I don't think the pristine has anything to do. Yeah, maybe actually. I don't know. So I know that the reserve type does not affect at least core mining. As I don't think that has an effect, but it does affect how much you get of the normal rocks for laser mining. But if that is also reflected on subsurface deposits, I actually don't know.
Welcome back. When the hangar scan flagged your details, I guessed we'd be preparing mods. Equipment then?
Dominator suit. Going to get improved jump assist.
If you prefer a solid choice.
There we go.
I'm in no hurry. I'll be here if you need upgrades in the future.
Let's go and make sure we have the build set up correctly. What is my flight key bindings? HOTAS. Let's go and check this out. And load out. With the Iron Man. Actually, this build here, I can probably... hold on, let me go back. Load out combat plasma. Nice, yeah. So you can see here, I have the sniper with me. And I also have the tormentor. The sniper and the tormentor is not fully upgraded yet. That is on my to-do list. But I mainly want to check out the intimidator for this build here. Manage loadouts, but this loadout here, let's keep it for now. Should we just do delivery of the suit actually, while we're at it? Suit cosmetics. No, you cannot pin. The. It should be green. And the helmet. Oh, that doesn't really fit, does it? I don't like the color on that one. Again, there's a different green. You can go with that one, kind of matches the colors, I guess. It's also, what do we want here? I mean, I kind of like that one with a little bit. Controlled telescope cover with a USB relay. Yeah, but okay, so the actual, like, turning, like switching making a motor turn is not a problem. But the mechanism, how do we actually make, because the problem is with the cover, if it's just like a hatch that opens, that is going to offset the balance of the telescope, and that's going to be crucial for accurate tracking. That's why I wanted to do something like an iris, because that doesn't shift the balance of the telescope very much when you open and close it. Right, my guns are all... I should probably make... That's a good point, because my guns are very, very white, so I should probably see if we can get something with a little bit more white accents, maybe. So like that one. Maybe that would actually be a cool look. Hold on, let's try this. Can we get something? Just a little bit of green accent there on this one. I don't want the orange accents. Kind of like this one. That's too bright. Don't like that. Nope. Nope. I like this one. Let's go with that. Decal. It cannot be only one. Combat Master. Where's Combat Elite? There we go. Combat Elite, and then in dark, in blue, in black. Combat Elite as well. Now we just need to outfit this with gear. Shoulders. That's just too much, I think. You know what? I'm actually gonna go without shoulders because they cover up the decals. What about the arms? We can have that extra white accents. I actually think that would look nice with the... I think it would look nice with the extra white on it for the weaponry. So this one would fit the belts. Okay, the only thing is the torso. I don't like the torso. That seems a little out of place right now. Should see if we can find... No, not the helmet. The torso. That one. That one is a little out of place. Blue looks a little better than the green, I think. I don't know. See, that becomes too much green, I think. I mean, that kind of fits in with the rest of the build, like the style of it. But I kind of like the clean look of the... I don't know, maybe we're gonna keep that. Oh, let's just keep it. That should be fine. And we see all the weapons here are white as well. White with a gold accent. That looks neat. That's the build we're going with. The look we're going with. Let's go and kill some full pink. No, Dungle. That's your trademark. Can't take that away from you. Oh, Garo Heikel. We're not going to Garo Heikel. We're going to LP. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a better look at the suit when we actually get to the conflict zones. Let me just quickly go and check. Twitch is offline. I know. Oh, Calvin has sent me something for that. Okay, we'll check that later. Let me just quickly go and check. So we have our in-game faction. If you're not familiar with it, we have Terra X, which is our in-game faction. And every day there's new orders posted on our Discord server. And it's a very open, like, you don't have to go and run the orders every single day. It's very much a come by, run orders, help our faction take over the galaxy. And if you want to run a few missions one day, then we appreciate it. And if you want to go and do something else another day, you go and do that. There's no like requirements for activities or anything like that. But if you really want to dive into the nitty-gritty detail of BGS, which is probably the most complicated thing in Elite, then there is a lot of knowledgeable people who can help you get started and to understand why the orders look the way they do. What is it we're trying to accomplish with the different orders? But if you don't really care about that, let's just basically look at it as like daily missions for Elite. Every day you have there's a number of missions. I think we have like, what is it, 4 or 5 on the board today? We have 4 missions on the board today you need to go and complete. We're just going to take one of them, and I'm just going to go to LP. We're going to fight in some conflict zones, and we're going to be fighting for Nagarpoi Company today. And this should be after the tick has specifically been mentioned, so it is after tick now, so that should be fine. You can find all that, more about it on our Discord server, which is at discord.d2a.com. Yeah, absolutely. Powdered Aura. That is, I mean, there is very large groups that spends a absurd amount of time affecting the background simulation. That's how we started out some years back, with just as we were in a single system, didn't own any stations or anything. I've lost track. I think we have well over 20 stations, I think now. I haven't counted them in a while, but we own a lot of stations, and that's down to people carefully manipulating the BGS. Do I think Odyssey will go on sale anytime soon? No. I don't think they're gonna do an Odyssey sale before console launch. Maybe they're gonna do something on when it goes out on console, then have like a discount thing going on PC maybe. I don't know, but before that, no. Oh, can we see now the conflict zones, the intensity of them? No, we cannot. Just says high tech. Oh, threat level 1. So that should be a low level 1. What is this one? There's a threat level 3. Okay, so we're gonna start easy. We're just gonna start with a threat level 1. That should be fine. Okay, he doesn't have the helmet on in here, so we only see the suit. I haven't set him up with helmets in the ship. 14 likes left. Come on, guys. We can get... There must be 14 people watching right now who has not yet clicked the like button. Let's get it there so we can give the good people their discount code. There are clearly people sitting waiting for it. Doesn't work, Dongle. Doesn't work like that. Thank you, Andrew. Awesome. Discount code? Yeah, so when we reach the like goal... Hey, there we go. When we reach the like goal, which we have now, I'm gonna set up a discount code for the merch store. Okay, you know the drill, guys. YouTube, Twitch, give me suggestions. What should we put as the discount code today? We have a suggestion for Pew Pew. Yeah, Ralph said, remember running the missions for the Leasty fight. The Leasty war was great. It was so fun. Battleman says BTS. Green suit. Headshot. Fight for Terra X or TIAC. Discount on Odyssey, maybe? Nah, no, salad bar. Don't hurt, quit. Little green man. I like that. Shotgun is also good. But little green man is good. Boomstick. Okay. White Vader. That sounds a little could be misinterpreted. Daka. It's not really as much Daka. It is a shotgun after all. But I like Boomstick. I think we're gonna go with Boomstick. Let me just get this ship on the ground and then I'll be setting up a discount code for you. No, I didn't put the helmet on in the menu. Say, always run him without helmet. Only the emergencies. Well, we get a chance to test out the night vision, that's for sure. I have it on my Maverick suit as well, so I do know how it works, but... Just gonna get this thing on the ground and actually, you know what? Just let it hover here before we go into the conflict zone. That should probably be fine. Okay, let me just quickly go and get you guys set up with that discount code. Just gonna log in real quick here. Discounts and new discount. This is for the stream. As always, it's going to be a discount code, which is going to be Boomstick. And stupid mouse. And it's going to give you 10% off any order, and the code is going to last until the end of the live stream. There you go. Should be up and running. No? Let me just try that again. It didn't save. Save. Promo code already in use. Oh, there it is. It just took a while to figure it out. There we go. It's running now. boomstick. There you go. If you go to d2eastore.com, you can now find the merch store where you will now get 10% off any order if you use the code boomstick on checkout. And of course, there you can get the always popular Remember Your Limpets mug, which is by far the most popular item in the store. Oh, I had my key bindings reset. I hope I can remember how I actually set it. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I've never been in a conflict zone on this type of site here. We find a place to land, please. There we go. Disembark. End for night vision. Here we have the boomstick. And I need to fight for Nagapoy Company.
Time to put those weapons of yours to use. Secure this area for our faction.
Okay, so... Yeah.
Charlie was secured.
Confirm this one is working.
Shock up Echo for us.
Shield activated.
Jesus Christ.
Foxtrot signal is online. Enemy command has called in backup. Alpha is now online.
Oh, I need to go to Delta. I don't think I'm necessarily going to be able to make it in time. It's inside. Oh, I got it. Well, that works.
Enemy forces inbound.
Okay, so at a distance it can still do some decent damage. Look at that.
Foxtrot is ours. Alpha point secured. We've got the advantage. Keep going. Charlie has come online. Delta has been captured.
Should be one route here.
Bravo is online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Foxtrot signal is online.
Gotta go and start the capture for Bravo. Oh, there's lots of them over here. Let's see what this can do at range. Hold on. Where? I mean, that was a good...
Charlie was secured.
Yeah. We're just gonna try it out in low intensity first.
We've claimed Bravo.
Once we win this, if this is too easy, then we're gonna go and try high intensity.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Echo has lit up. Foxtrot is ours. We're gaining the upper hand.
I'm really impressed with the range on this.
Alpha is now online.
You'll pay for this!
I mean, the clear speed with this thing is... You do need to be a little bit accurate with it. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Entering pressurized environment.
There we go.
Reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements are
I
touching
need to go and find ammo.
Leaving pressurized environment.
And... Oh, they have Alpha.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
I need to go and find some... Wait, is Alpha? Oh, Alpha's on the roof. Need to go and find power as well.
Reinforcements inbound. The enemy has taken Alpha.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I can just get Echo. Can I snipe them from here?
Enemy support has arrived. Foxtrot signal is online. Firefight in progress at Echo. The enemy took Echo.
Ah.
Enemy forces inbound.
Suit battery depleted.
Delta is now online.
Okay.
Activating emergency air supply.
Now I need to go and get some power.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Is this a power thing? No, this is not a power thing. That is a power thing.
Suit recharging.
There we go. And these kind of ranges was probably, but you can see here, even though this one does more damage, it won't take them down fully because of that bleed group we talked about earlier.
Foxtrot is ours. Enemy forces inbound.
Retreat! Watch my back!
Go for a reload.
Delta has been captured. Alpha is now online.
That fast reload
Enemy
speed is
command has
super
called in
nice.
backup. Foxtrot signal is online. Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, is Alpha open? Yeah, Alpha is open. Wait, where is Alpha even? Is it inside? I don't know.
Foxtrot is ours. The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up. Charlie has come online.
You know it's bad when they're shooting, actively shooting at the
Alpha
ship.
point secured.
Here, catch!
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Echo has lit up.
There we go.
Enemy engaged at Charlie.
Enemy engaged at Charlie.
Bring it down. Moving towards target. Incoming.
Got Echo active. Lots of people here already.
Charlie was secured.
I need ammo.
Enemy command has called in backup.
There's no point in me going over there without ammo
Foxtrot
right now.
signal is online. Firefight in progress at Echo. Reinforcements have arrived.
Cover me! I'm coming to the flank!
There we go. And I need power too. Oh, they're all down here.
Reinforcements have arrived. Chalk up Echo for us. Only a few more enemies left. Wipe them out. Foxtrot is ours. Down. Delta is now online. Echo has lit up.
There we go.
Grenade incoming!
Moving towards target. On the target.
Okay, there's just the last few ones left.
Cover me! Reloading!
Reinforcements inbound.
Ow! Stop that.
Support needed at Delta.
I think he's gonna be gone. Okay, that worked surprisingly well. Even with my very, very poor
Area
combat
secure,
skills.
all targets down. Great job. You can cash in your bonds at our port.
Starting patrol.
That was pretty neat, I think. I was really impressed with the range. I'm gonna be interesting to see what this thing does in a high intensity zone. Of course. All the way out there.
Shield deactivated.
Did that thing just find like a hole to dive into? Yeah, I think high. I mean, maybe it's a lot more at least. You can go and have a look at it here. You can see I got 120,000 credits for clearing that. Keep running, just keep running. Looks great, doesn't it? That build should be named the Hive. Why the Hive? Is it possible to get a build recap for late joiners? Yeah, we're just gonna go and try out a high intensity conflict zone, then we're gonna do a quick recap. And it's not a finished build yet, as I mean, there are still 2 of the weapons that are not fully engineered, and that definitely still needs to be upgraded.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, let's see. I believe that was the moon that had 2 conflict zones on it. And I know the daylight thing is not accurate, but I'm hoping we can find one of them in daylight. That would be awfully nice. The main gun is the Intimidator. It's the plasma shotgun. Bang bang, you're dead build. Reminds me of a beehive with this thing. Yeah, like a lot of small hits. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Let me see here. Dongle have an idea. You can add a URL scheme to Elite Dangerous Odyssey Material Helper to make builds shareable. That would be nice. We actually do need like a build tool for on foot, don't we? This looks like it's in the daylight, so that should be a nice view at least. I'm gonna try this in daylight.
Orbital flight engaged.
I like the look of this planet. It looks nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Something like like Coriolis or Little English Shipyard, but just for suits. Would Colonia be a good place to... I don't know. I haven't tried in Colonia. But I guess it would be as good as any. Oh, look. There's a mountain with a hole in the middle. Have to go there. Always have to go there. Okay, this should be a little bit more interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
Bye-bye ship. Oh, this is only medium.
Good to have another gun
Okay,
on the
I guess we're...
battlefield. We have enemies to put down.
I guess we are slowly
Enemy
going up.
commanders called in backup.
Echo is indoors.
Entering pressurized environment.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Shield activated.
Where's Echo? And how do I get in there?
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Okay.
Support needed at Delta. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Okay, we have 2 support here now. They're gonna be taking care of the capping. I'm gonna head out so we can get a little bit more action here.
Enemy support has arrived. Chalk up Echo for us.
You can see the FPS counters here is not amazing. Here we go. I found some targets.
Alpha is now online. Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, hello. Oh, almost got
Enemy
him.
reinforcements are coming in hot. Shots are being exchanged at Alpha.
It still does a very decent amount of damage. I still haven't got many of the one-shots in. Okay, we got people here again. Got hostiles coming in over here. Oh, lots of hostiles.
Enemy forces inbound. Alpha point secured. We've got the advantage. Keep going. Try this for sight. Enemy commanders called in backup. Delta is now online. Moving to weapons range.
Going for Delta. Need to find some ammo.
Charlie was secured.
There's some right over here. There's a crate there.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
There we go. Full on ammo again.
Bravo is online.
Oh, ouch. Okay, they're capping Delta. That's the one inside, I think.
Entering pressurized environment.
Enemy support has arrived.
Nope.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Okay, they got it. Phew.
We've claimed Bravo.
Oh.
Alpha is
That was a
now
one shot.
online.
Oh, I wanted to melee. I didn't want to throw a grenade.
Enemy forces inbound. Delta has been captured.
But look, even at this kind of range, if you aim down sights, it will be a very narrow spread.
Bravo is online.
That is a very, very healthy amount of damage when you actually aim down the sight. You can see. Much better. You really need to use the aim down sight for this one.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements have arrived.
Vital signs stabilized.
Out.
The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up.
Shield online.
Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
There we go. Someone else is here? Yes.
Alpha point secured. Reinforcements inbound. Echo has lit up.
That's
Enemy
one.
support has arrived. We've claimed Bravo.
Plenty up and around here somewhere.
Alpha is now online. Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
So they're inside the building, I think below me. Are they in here? Oh, I should reload it, shouldn't I? Ouch!
You'll pay for that.
Ouch!
Leaving pressurized environment.
Hostiles
Shield
everywhere.
online.
And that's where I'm glad I had jump assist. That's an easy escape.
Enemy commanders called in backup. Reinforcements have arrived. Alpha point secured. Enemy support has arrived.
There we go. That should be clear again.
We're pushing the enemy back. Don't give them an inch.
And just recharge while we're at it. Oh, that's not the recharge. That's the recharge. There we go.
Enemy located. Enemies behind. Make sure you've got cover. You'll pay for that.
Chalk up Echo for us.
Nice. Where's Charlie?
Foxtrot signal is online.
Oh, well, Charlie and Foxtrot is online now. I'm really liking this build. This is a good weapon. Okay.
Enemy support has arrived.
What are you guys shooting at? Oh, here they come.
Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, that's outside the weapon's range. No, no.
Enemy forces inbound. Charlie was secured. Bravo is online. Alpha is now online. You're dead.
Wow, I can't hit anything. There's someone at Alpha. There's lots of them here at Alpha.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Out of ammo again.
Enemy commanders called in backup.
They've been hit!
Clear the area of remaining enemies and we've won. Alpha point secured.
There we go. Just need to clear it out. See if we can find a high intensity one after this one.
Echo has lit up.
There they are, the last ones.
Haven't got an angle here. Repositioning.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Oh, ouch.
Area is clear of enemies. That's a big win confirmed.
Hey!
Waiting at the fort.
Shield online.
Sweeping air.
Battery low. Shield deactivated.
The only problem I have with it is the low total amount of ammo. So I don't know. So there could be, you could go with a more, get this thing away. You could go for a more offensive build on the armor, and instead of going jump assist, then go with extra ammo capacity, so you can carry more ammo with you. But overall, I still think I would prefer the more defensive options of having jump assist. You saw that situation where I was all of a sudden there's like a whole 6 of them that spawned, and I only managed to get away because I managed to jump on top of the roof, and I could barely make it there. I wouldn't have been able to make that jump if it wasn't because of jump assist. So there are situations where one, of course, is better than the other, but you just need to get into that mindset of constantly, I think, constantly refilling. I have 11%, that should be fine. So yeah, so the gun has scope, extra magazine, faster reload, and extra range for better optimal range. So the range of course gives us less damage fall off at range, so we can do damage at longer range. The scope means that when we do shoulder the weapon, I have a tighter spread, again helping us with the range. Extra magazine, magazine size, of course, gives me that extra shot in the magazine. And the reload speed just means I can reload it so much faster, I can keep those rounds cycling. I'm pretty happy with the gun's performance. The only thing I would consider was whether you wanted to have that extra magazine on the Dominator suit. That is a viable option, I think. Let me just check something here, because right now we are here, and this is listed as a threat level 3. And this one is also a threat level 3. But that was a medium. That's a threat level 1. Can we see conflict zones over here, maybe? Yeah, probably threat 5. Why scope on a shotgun? Because when you shoulder it, it gives you a tighter spread. Threat 1. Oh, please tell me there's something on this one. That's a pretty planet. Oh, this one is threat 2. What? Also threat 2. Also threat 2. I'm wondering if those threat levels are messed up. And maybe 3 is medium. Like 1 is low, 3 mediums, 2 is high. Let's just try to go over to this one and see what kind of threat level this one is. Yeah, exactly. Shoulder the shotgun means you look down the scope and you get a tighter spread.
Cannot comply.
Oh, hold on.
Landing gear retracted. Phase shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so maybe the threat level has nothing to do with it. Let's just try to go to the other one here and see... where is it? Land on a station to see the intensities. Yeah, that would probably be easier, wouldn't it? We're just gonna check this because we're here. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna try to land and at the station and then check it there to see what it is. Jules said, no, I thought hip fire accuracy. So hip fire accuracy gets you accuracy when hip firing. That means hip firing is when you do not look down the sights. Do you have any videos on leg missions and different kinds and how to go about doing them? No, not yet. Can we actually see it from the ship? That would be really nice. Yeah, exactly. Hip fire means that's when you're not using the scope. So hip fire accuracy will give you accuracy when not using the scope, whereas scoped will give you accuracy when using the scope. Oh, look at that. There's an eagle in there. I know the ship is going to disappear. We're just going to try and see what difficulty this is.
Landing gear deployed. Mothership under attack.
This is also medium.
Secure this area for our faction.
Okay, he showed above. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, I like this layout. Hold on, I'm just gonna have one quick fight here. We're gonna go and find a high intensity after that. Oh, both Echo and Foxtrot is on their half of the field here. Ouch. Should probably turn on my shields. I'm just gonna go and see if I can trigger the NPCs to come and help capture Foxtrot. Come on, dude.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Really? You're just gonna stand there?
Foxtrot is ours. Alpha is now online. Closing on the target.
Grenade! Moving!
Fire in the hole.
I'm out of range. Moving up! Moving towards target.
Why are they all just standing there?
Reinforcements are coming in hot.
Moving up! Give them all you got! Target located! Just you and me now!
Yeah, that's right. I just killed everybody. There we go. Well, that was the bug. There are more of them just... Oi. There's someone with a sniper over there.
Hostile in the area. Closing distance to target. Closing on the target.
Moving on the target. Thank you for letting me know.
Enemy forces inbound.
Shield offline.
Ouch.
Shield online.
So that was another group of them over here.
Closing in.
Watch your hostile in
Closing
the area!
distance to target.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Right now!
Did I throw that?
Closing on the target.
Yeah, I know, Doggo. I'm ready for power now.
Enemies behind.
This conflict zone seems bugged.
Enemy support has arrived.
Okay, we too can play that game. Oh. There we go. Maybe I can get a little bit of ammo. This is live. This is not a pre-recording. Oh, whoops. Wrong grenade.
commands is calling backup.
Oh.
Shield offline.
Moving up. Closing on the target. Target sighted.
Shield online.
Oi!
Closing in. Keep firing.
Shield online.
Moving to weapons range.
I'm hitting the edge of the little.
Shield offline.
Yeah, I'm still hitting the edge of the building.
Grenade out.
Shield online.
Enemy located.
Get some more range to
Enemy
them.
commands is calling backup.
Okay, so this one is clearly bugged as they're just standing there. So we're just gonna take down this group and then we're gonna leave and we're gonna see if we can find ourselves a higher intensity one. Shh, phone.
Closing on the target.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ow.
Offline.
Closing on the target.
Shield online.
Okay, let's get some distance. Let's try to find a high intensity one instead. No, sorry, but I'm pretty busy with the.
Battery low.
Oh, oops. Pretty busy with the with running around, so not always being able when I'm always able to reply to chat that quickly. I do try to read
Enemy
up on chat.
support has arrived. Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, should be able to recall. Cannot recall ship located inside conflict zone. Retreat. Okay, need to run further. Yeah, I know what, but ideally we wanted to find a high intensity one. I just wanted to try that out because it looked like a funny layout to play with the big open area in the middle and the crashed eagle. But with the NPCs being bugged, it wasn't that interesting.
Reinforcements inbound.
There it is. Ah, landing gear looks awesome. And look at all the ships also going.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Let's just quickly head to Martin Gateway and let's see if we can't find if any of these are actually high intensity. If not, we're gonna try to head over. We have a alternate destination we can go to if you want to.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
For the suits, I'm thinking faster shield, correct. Night vision, correct. Extra ammo. I have damage resist. I have faster shield, night vision, damage resistant, and jump assist. you might want to swap out the jump assist for extra ammo. That could be a way to go. Hey, Lave Radio is rating with 26 friends. Hello, guys, and welcome. How are you guys doing today? We are currently out testing a on-foot combat build. We've been looking for a high-intensity zone. So far, we've been testing it in low and medium, and it's been working very well. And right now, we're just heading out to the station. We can try to see if we can locate a high-intensity zone. Clear that planet. There we go. Oh, right, there's that gravity well we need to deal with as well. Oh, look at that. With the moon there. That looks awesome. But that's the main problem, is that we cannot go back and do changes to the build. If I wanted to build a new suit where I wanted to try out ammo capacity, I have to start from scratch again, build a brand new suit. And that kind of sucks. But yeah. I wish we were able to remove... It's fair enough that we don't get materials back, but let us at least remove engineer upgrades on suits. I think it would be nice. I think also the style that I've been, like the combat style I've been using has been very much like run straight into people that just don't care about your health too much and just kill people before they can do any significant amount of damage to you. I think when we're heading into high intensity zones, that's probably not the right way to go. I think we need to be a little bit more careful with where we go so we don't get engaged by too many people at once. Because I think then we might get into trouble with tankability. I've been keeping a log of Pioneer supplies. I could send you a spreadsheet. Yeah, but I already have another Dominator suit that's already level 3 and already has I think it has jump assist on it. So I'm already at least 1 engineer and 2 of the upgrades. So but thanks. But again, these will be, I mean, they won't be there permanently. As soon as people pick them up, they'll be gone. Do I think Odyssey should have a handheld railgun? So you think something like an anti... I would more say, so we have explosive weapons, if you're thinking against ships, I guess. As I see it right now, we have the missiles, which should be relatively good against taking down the hull of the ship, but we don't have any... I don't know how the lasers, the laser rifle, how that actually perform against ship shields. But they respawn the next day. Really? I thought they respawned on Thursdays and then didn't come back before next Thursday. Where's my landing pad? It's down here. Yeah, Dominator with 2 main weapons. What I don't like about running a kinetic thermal build is the constant switching between weapons. I feel like if you want to do that where you are swapping between them, you need faster handling. So you get that in faster, you know, in and out and out and out between the different weapons. Railgun that could kill enemies at 1 or 2 shots at any range. That's almost like the plasma sniper, only without the travel time. Yeah, that's right. If you're gonna look for soup there on planet side, but I don't know if I want to rebuild this because I kind of like the jump assist. Also because the jump on the Dominator suit is really poor. Hello, Martin Gateway. It's over here.
I'm looking for soldiers. This whole system's rife with conflict. Are you ready to join the fight?
You've got the tools. You've got the talent. Now all you need is a target.
Low. Medium. Medium. Low. Medium, low. Low as well. Medium. Low and low. So we have no high in this system. Let's go to our alternate destination then. Let me just quickly check. It is in Baris, which is our...
Anything else? Come back when you're ready to fight.
Oh, let me just quickly get chat back here and actually see what you guys are writing. There we go. Yes, we're gonna head to